Governor Allen.
Thank you all for
this is an absolute critical year for Virginia and for the entire country. We got to do three things in this election. One is hang on to the House, and we do that by re-electing Eric Cantor and Rob Whitman. Two, we got to get a new president. We do that by voting for Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan. And then three, we've got to take over the U.S. Senate. If we do not take over the U.S. Senate, I don't care if we win the White House, you will not repeal Obamacare, all right? Then that is going to be a job killer. It is going to kill whatever anemic economic recovery we currently have underway. And so that is absolutely critical. Everybody's focused on the presidential race, but this Senate race in Virginia is absolutely critical. I tell you, if we don't elect George Allen, I'm afraid we're not going to have the votes in the Senate to repeal Obamacare. This is absolutely critical, and I tell you, there couldn't be a bigger contrast between the candidates. Because I served in the House of Delegates when Tim Kaine was the governor. And I tell you what, if you want to have a repeal our right-to-work laws, if you want to pay higher taxes, then Tim Kaine's your man. And I tell you what, any of the people that come to you and say they want to pay higher taxes, what I always tell them is, thank you very much, go ahead, sit down, write a check, and send it in, because there's nothing to prevent you from paying higher taxes right now if you really want to. And then they usually shut up and go away. And so anyways, this is absolutely critical. I know everybody's focused on the presidential race, but this Senate race, we need to all of us get out and work hard and make sure that we elect George Allen as senator. And please make sure you pick up any yard signs. I know there's some bumper stickers. There's a shortage of bumper stickers right now. So if you don't, if they don't have what you're looking for right now, please come back. It's critical that
we get everybody. Something there, Mark. I'm a real tightwad. Don't take a bumper sticker unless you're gonna. If you're gonna stick it in your drawer, don't take one. Put it on your bumpers. It's like a $300 contribution. So it really is, and it's worth $500 supposedly on a pickup truck. What Mark's saying is so true. In fact, we're not doing these signs anymore because it costs $3 extra to have it in red. So we're going wherever the white there is. Saves $3. Folks, on endorsements, this has been a great week. I saw this guy with the NRA hat who's endorsed us earlier on. This week we had a great endorsement from NFIB, represents 6,000 small businesses in Virginia. We've also been endorsed by the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, and another great endorsement from the Fraternal Order of Police. So when Mark talks about differences, those are the validations.
And so also, if you can make a campaign contribution to the candidates, I'm sure...
I'm not going to interrupt anymore.
I'm sure that all the campaigns need your support. This is going to be the most expensive campaign in history. And so, whether you can send $10, $20, $50, $100 in, please do that. You can go to the candidates' webpage to find out how to make a donation. And also, if you can come in here and make some phone calls. They'll give you a script if you don't know what to say, and give you a list and be able to coach you on making phone calls. We've got to get people out and make sure they get out and vote. If we turn out our people, the other side is demoralized because their record is terrible. They've got a terrible record to run on, and that's why they're slinging mud and trying to talk about everything else except their record. And so if we just get the word out and make sure our people show up to vote, we will have a great day our great night on election night. So I want to thank everybody for turning out. Gail, do you have something?
I'd just like to say one thing. We got Bryce elected at $10 at a time. I can't tell you how many times we'd have a meeting and he'd stand up and say, you know, if you could just give $10 today, you'll get me over the hump. Well, it was easy for me to pull $10 out of my pocket. I think every one of you in here today could have $10 to pull out of your pocket and give to Mr. Allen's campaign today, and it wouldn't hurt you a bit.
So between now and election day, you need to stay engaged. You need to talk to your friends and neighbors, the people you go to church with, about this race and how important it is. And then please make sure you show up on election day. The registration cutoff, if you're not registered to vote in Virginia, is about 3 weeks before the election. So make sure you get registered to vote. If you're going to be away on election day, you got a work conflict, can't make it to the polls, make sure you do an absentee ballot. So anyways, thank you all so much for showing up. This was a great crowd, and it's on to victory in November. Thank you.
Attendees, to work. As you were. Mayor, what's your name? How are you guys? Okay.